Hey, Cruz here with a short video about the meta in the 1K tournament that just started. In my last video I talked about the rank meta after the big patch, and you can see the graph I showed then on screen now. But what does the meta look like for the 1K battalion lists? Well, the lists just dropped, and this is what it looks like. The undead have gone missing, and it looks like Abyssal and Goldman are back. Now, the absence of undead is not a surprise for me, because I really like their flavor, and I really wanted to make a Dead Nations list for this tournament, but they're just not good enough at the moment. Now, sorting the lists by theme instead of faction, we get this little chart, and here we can see that almost half the lists are leaning really heavily into ranged here. Now, the Beastmen players have built their list to be as aggressive as possible, hoping to get in the face of the range list before they can do too much damage. And having looked at the lists, I've got a feeling they're going to do pretty alright there, if they get the matchup. Now, one of the things I'm curious about is how will the Ratkin players do against all these other range lists, because there is a world where they just get shot to pieces, especially since they have so many Skulkers that have just defense too. Then again, the Ratkin lists also have a lot of range damage, and maybe they will be able to overwhelm the range lists after all. Now, were there any surprises? I think 2 Abyssal lists is actually kind of surprising, and I did expect more than 1 Dwarf list. Last 1K tournament, my impression was that the Dwarven holds actually overperformed. Now, regarding spells chosen, I think the only surprise is that 1 player actually picked Fireball. But then again, he is currently crushing with Fireball in Ranked, so maybe he just knows something we don't. Now, the final surprise, at least for me, was that I would be one of the Abyssal players, and that I would be playing on a list that looks like this. So wish me luck, guys, because in a tournament where more than half the lists run Hex and Heavy Ranged, I'm gonna need it. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and maybe I'll make some more.